What is up, guys? This is Priest from airsoft, and I'm going to do a disassembly video of your airsoft M4. I'm pretty sure that this might be the same for other models like MP5s, but I don't know. I haven't been inside any of those, so I wouldn't really know. But basically the tools you're going to need for this is screwdriver, hammer for knocking the pins out, and I use a smaller screwdriver for knocking that small pin out, and I'm pretty sure that's all you need. If not, I'll just fill you in on the other tools you'll need like midway through the video if I forget. But alright, let's get started. So first you're gonna have to knock out, I already knocked that one out actually, that pin's already knocked out. So there's a pin in the back of the bottom receiver, and some people miss this and they try to just pull the gun apart. Don't do that, that's just gonna break your gun. It's a little bit left to the safety right above the trigger. It's just a really small pin, don't miss that. And there's one at the bottom of the bottom receiver, or to the left of the bottom receiver, so hit that one out too. So right here, you don't want to knock those out. And then there's that. Put these somewhere where they won't get lost. You don't want to lose those. So from here, your gun should just, or your top receiver should just slide apart from your bottom receiver. Just like that. Don't try to force it, just kind of give it some. Don't think you're going to break it either. Some people do that and they just try to baby it and it just doesn't come apart. So from here, you don't really need to worry about that part. From here you should probably, actually, you know what? We'll do the stock. So right here, yep, see I did miss on. You're actually going to need a flathead too, which is right here. So you're going to need a flat. Actually, this is for some models. Some people have crane stocks and it's going to be different. This is a full stock, so again, other models might be different, but for mine you need a flathead. And then just take that out. I'm recording this with a GoPro. It might get a little off-centered. It might not be recording sometimes. Not recording. Might not be recording at the right spot sometimes. So a good, pretty long screw should come out. And from there, you're fine. This screw really just takes out this back, what do you call it? Sling mount. So you don't really need to take that out. Oh, I'm stupid. Left the battery in there. Don't try pulling that out with the battery in there. Don't be stupid. And you can take the full stack off, just like that. From here you can take this ring off, I guess. And yeah, from here you're gonna want to take out these two bottom screws. They most likely might be Allen's or just smaller screws. I replace these with just random screws I found because my screws got stripped out and these are actually starting to get stripped out too, so I might have to get new screws sooner or later. So unscrew those. Alright, again, put those somewhere you won't lose them. You're going to want to get this, pop that up, and here is your motor. Other models might be a little different, but for mine you just got these little plugs. Just plug them out and take your motor out. So I'm not sure if you can see that, but down there are two little screws. You might not be able to see that, but there are two screws down there. And you're going to have to take those out. unscrew those. What I find easier to do once you get these out is to, I'll show you once I get these out. Wait a second. Alright, so from here you gotta take, there's little holes in there that your wires come through to connect to your motor. You want to just pop those out. Don't try to force them. And what I do is I just leave their screws right there, and I just leave them upside out, so when you put it in you don't have to put the screws back in. It's a lot easier, I find it. So leave that there. And then from here, all you have to do is, like I said from before, actually there's a couple steps, actually I forgot. So right here you're gonna see this smaller little, what do you want to call it, pin you're gonna need to knock out. So I use, like I said, this smaller screwdriver and just pop that out. And this might not come out with your hands, so you might want to get pliers or something and just pull it out. Put that somewhere you won't lose it, right there. And next step is right here. Your mag release, you gotta take that out. Just any screwdriver, I use this, I feel like it works the best. So you're going to take that out. Again, just make sure you put everything in a spot that you won't lose it, because if you lose one of these pieces, your gun's probably not gonna perform as good as it would. Take this little spring out. I don't see it come out. Give me a second. Alright, I'll just take that out later. Here. So this should come out on the back side of the mag release. And from there you could just take your gearbox out. Just don't try to force this, just kind of move it around until it pops out like that. And then really the only other thing that you could do from here is either do gearbox work, say if you need to put like new gears in, or a new piston or spring or something like that, or a new trigger. And or if you need to, which I actually need to do, so I'm gonna make a video on that later actually. Actually no, maybe, but basically the only thing you can do from here with this bottom receiver is your selector switch. Mine just happens to be completely screwed up, so I just ordered a new one about 20 minutes ago. Should be coming here soon. So basically all you can do from there is there's just a small screw on this back side that you could just take out. I'm not going to do it just because it's a pain in my ass, but that's basically all you can do from there. And then just do gearbox work, which I'm not going to do because I don't need to do it. But I did just order some new gears, new spring and piston head. So I might make a video on how to do that, depending on what mood I'm in. But I am getting new gears, and this weekend we are going to Cromwell CQB. So we will be putting some footage up. I know I will be. I'm not sure about any of the other team members. I think Church will be recording, Shepherd, and I think Saint will be recording too. But if not, I will definitely have some footage up, so see you then.